next exercise, we're gonna work a little bit on glute activation and doing a bridge motion here. Most of you guys know to do a bridge, like how Jessica's in this position here, and just lifting up your bottom. But we're gonna add a little bit of flair to it, making you work harder to get those muscles to activate even more so. Or if you have problems with it, we'll give you some modifications to make it easier for you so you can get into this position and move on with it. So this is a normal bridge that most people do here, squeezing your bottom, lifting it up. Just you wanna keep this nice inclined line that you have from your knees all the way to your shoulders. Of course, glutes activate. If you feel like your hips sag, you can't hold this exercise for how Jessica's been doing it for 10, 15 seconds, or you're having some back pain, you can relax there, Jessica. It might mean you're overusing your back muscles here. So we gotta get those glutes to activate even more. So how we do that here, if Jessica's going to straighten out your legs here, and what we're gonna do here is just squeeze your bottom here, at least to start with here. And you wanna work on muscle recruitment to gain your muscles so you can do the bridge here. So holding it for 5 seconds to start with for the first rep, but if you can do 5 seconds pretty easily, work up to 10 seconds, 15 seconds on the third rep, 20 seconds, and just build up to where you can hold 25 or 30 seconds for that glute activation and get those muscles really tight. And that way it just sends that signal from the brain to the muscles that you need more muscles to recruit. Once you can do that, then what I do is push your heel down as far as do a heel dig, and again squeeze your bottom at the same time. And again, you should feel more muscle recruitment, kind of the same activity you're doing earlier by just squeezing your bottom here. And again, squeezing for 5 seconds, and then building on the reps with more count as far as 10 seconds, 15 seconds, 25 seconds, all the way up to like 30 seconds. And you feel like you can do that, then go back into the bridge, and that should make the bridge feel a lot easier from there. So what we're gonna do is actually go through a bridge motion here, and we're gonna play with it as far as going through different motions here. So once you can do all the muscle activation, go through some normal bridges, get about 10 to 20 reps. That feels pretty easy. If you can do that now, then we'll move on to more advanced motion here. And so with this bridge, what I'm gonna have Jessica do is lift up, hold it there, good. And we're gonna go through some different movements with her legs. So she's gonna switch positions from where her legs are from here. And what I want her to do is a fall out. So for this position here, I want her to let her knee come out as far as she feels comfortable there, not letting the hips drop, good, and then come back in. And holding that same position with her glutes, but she's letting her leg drop out, working on that hip abduction there. Good clam motion is what she's doing there. Again, about 10 times going out to the right and 10 times going out to the left for the first set. If you feel at any time that your hips rotate a little bit, you might not want to go out as far as say Jessica's going, and go into a range where you're still comfortable with it. Or if you feel like your hips are starting to sag a bit, then go ahead and relax, Jessica. And then just relax, let your body recover from it. It's a lot of muscular endurance where you have to hold that up while you're moving your legs. So that's another step you can do to work on your hips. If you can do that pretty comfortably, then what we can do is a little bit more marching type motions there. So Jessica, I need you to come back up into a bridge here. What you're gonna do is that's the starting point. Make sure your glutes are active. You're holding there, no strain on the back. And from here, what she's gonna do is go ahead and lift up the right knee up, hold there for a second, and then come back down. And again, she'll go through this motion here, about 10 times on each side to kind of start with, and then you can add more sets as you go through this if you feel like it's getting easy. Again, you just gotta make sure your hips don't twist or move around. Those hips stay equal, and even if you wanna put your hands on your hips to know where they're at, that way you can kind of feel if they're teeter-tottering back and forth there. Okay, this is pretty easy. What she's gonna do is add a little bit more activity, just extra steps while she holds this hip strength here. So let's bring your bottom down, just give yourself a break here. And then we'll come right back up. And she's gonna lift this leg up. Good, she can lift it up into a little straight leg raise motion, come back down, good, and then come back up. And the longer you hold it, just moving your leg or doing other things with the exercise, you just gotta make sure you can maintain that hip control for the 10 reps, 20 reps, or 30 reps that you may be doing there. And those are good exercise to do to work on your glute strength.